documentary is not focused on the musicians. It's about the fans, and it's about what their stereotypes are. What does a metal fan think of a country fan, and what does a country fan think of a pop fan? How does religion change their perception on music? So in order to find out what people's views are on other music fans, first we asked around our school what their favorite types of music were.
What type of music do you listen to?
I like rap. That's it. And hip hop, I guess.
Anywhere from punk to ska to hardcore to country to rap. It really doesn't matter.
Mostly classic rock, I guess. Queen and all that.
Queen. Yeah. I could listen to Queen.
Pretty much everything except for like hardcore metal and screamo stuff.
Why don't you listen to that?
I don't know, it's just not my style of music, I guess. I don't really find it interesting.
I listen to rock and stuff, a lot of stuff.
Do you listen to pop?
Some stuff.
Do you think you're stereotyped for your choice of music?
No.
Okay. What type of music is stereotyped the most?
Wow. Well, my cat critic, that's music genre, isn't it?
No, I say metal.
Yeah,
Rapping like,
no, I thought rap.
rapping like gangsterness and stuff.
Yeah.
No, because your dogs, your homies. Well, just like gangster rap or like
dogs.
hip hop rap.
I don't know. What's the difference?
Well, because hip hop rap is still pop music.
I'm still white, so.
Country music. I feel like everyone that thinks that people listen to country music, they think that they're like hillbillies or something like that.
I'd say country because that it's whiny, crying men music for very emotional people.
Probably death metal and stuff like that.
Why do you think those are stereotyped the most?
It was kind of scary music and not everybody gets into. If you listen to death metal, you're trying to dress in a certain way, and everybody trusts those people.
Dressed in what way?
Like, you see somebody in like dressed in chains and got black nail polish on. They just look angry. People really want to walk up to them and ask for directions to their mind.
Metal.
Metal. Why do you think it's stereotyped?
Because like you can definitely tell who listens to metal because the way they dress and like look and stuff.
Why do you think that stereotype exists?
Because I think it's just the mood that the music sets.
Definitely emo music.
Yeah, what do you think the stereotype is for that music?
Stereotype is that everyone that listens to emo music is depressed or self-harming or very angry at the world.
How true do you think that stereotype is?
The statistics of it are that rap music is actually the most depressing music listening to it because it's all related to violence, whereas emo music would be expressing the inner feelings that you have versus like putting negative emotions into people.
I would guess that it would be in the neighborhood of punk.
Okay.
Because punk people look, they have there's an obvious look to punk. Punk has everything has edges with punk.
So do you think the stereotype is generally true?
Well, no, it's ridiculous to think that because your hair goes in one direction, you believe that you are something. However, it's very interesting throughout history how at a certain age group, yours, everyone will do almost exactly the same thing because they want to be individuals.
Okay.
And that's what punk or metal listeners or country or hip hop, they dress in a certain fashion, they speak in a certain way, and that's because they want to be individuals but be the same as everybody else.
Punk rock is stereotyped the most because people think that if you listen to punk rock that you're a punk kind of mean teenager that doesn't like to listen to other people.
So most people think that metal and rap have the most popular stereotypes. So let's find out what these stereotypes are.
Can you think of examples of music fans that are stereotyped for what they listen to?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I mean,
Emo kids.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got like black people listening.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You got Asian kids that listen to like techno.
people who listen to rap, people who listen to like punk, and people who listen to like emo and stuff. They're all like stereotyped.
You got the metalheads listen to metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just look like they listen to certain stuff.
Oh, you know what? No, totally. And like, girls who don't wash their hair listen to like indie music. That's how I'm just gonna talk about indie music.
I think metalheads actually. I don't know. Every movie, everything I've seen, there's always a metalhead that's always like, I'm so hardcore, I'm metalhead. That type of thing. You know, like I don't know. Every stereotype metalhead I've always seen, they got like big beards and like long hair type things. So I think metalheads personally. Yeah.
I like country music, so I think that they have good taste in music.
What do you think of people that listen to country?
I think people who listen to country are like rednecks and ignorant idiots.
Oh, well, everyone thinks that they're all just cowboy wearing flannel shirts and jeans and all that. Singing about their lost dog that got shot by their dead wife or something. So like that's what every country song on earth is made about.
What music do you listen to?
That is country music in a nutshell. Yeah. Their baby left them and their dog got shot.
I don't like country music. Anything else is listening to about.
Why don't you like country?
Because it's like too sappy and mellow and depressing and boring. It's just lame.
What do you think about people that listen to country?
They should live in the country. On a barn. Horses and shit.
Do you listen to country?
Yeah.
Do you live in a barn with horses and shit?
No.
What are the stereotypes for rap music?
That it can be like all bad and like have bad what's the word? Like bad meanings to it, and like just swears and stuff, and some of the stories of it can be like bad situations, but not all of it is. Like some of it has like good meaning, and like it has like a point to tell, and like a word to be spread.
See like all the the hats, the hats with the stickers still on them, all that kind of. Maybe can I change my answer? They're kind of the most stereotyped people. Jesus Christ. Metalheads and like wannabe gangsters.
What do you think the stereotype for metal is?
That everyone that listens to metal does drugs.
Probably
make you crazy.
Well, it's just you're not crazy, but like, well, you'd be a lot more, I guess, intense. I guess. With all the stuff that you do.
That like people that listen to it are kind of dark and like I don't know, don't like to live.
Do you think that that's true?
No. I don't know. Well, I don't really know many people that listen to it because me and my friends are like kind of the same with what we listen to and stuff. But I don't know. I don't think it would be true because it's just a style of music that they like to listen to. Doesn't mean that they're actually like wanting to die and stuff.
Yeah, what do you think of that type of music?
I would never listen to it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean though that in the past when I was your age I wouldn't have listened to it, because I did. AC/DC was out there and they were doing exactly the same kind of stuff except better. I pity that poor guy's voice because he probably doesn't have one at the end of each song. It's just too hard to do that to your voice, and I imagine that at some point he's not going to even be able to talk anymore.
Do you think the people who listen to this music are stereotyped? The fans?
Yeah, of course, because typically when you go to a concert like this, you see, for the most part, a uniform group of people. And so they do come from a particular belief set or a particular enjoyment set, but that doesn't mean that at that there wouldn't be grandparents and who are accompanying their teenagers there because they don't trust them to go by themselves, and couples on a first date, and all kinds of others there as well.
So we now know what the common conception for most music fans tends to be, but now we want to find out how religion potentially relates to their choice of music.
Do you think that religion influences what type of music people listen to?
Yeah, obviously if you're religious, you're not going to be listening to like really intense, provocative rap music.
There are some artists that incorporate religion, like the Lion K and all them, like religious music, and then there's other like
anti-religious music.
Yeah,
A certain type of religion, because people that are in a certain religion, they don't like swearing, so they won't listen to songs that have swears in them.
Yes, people who don't like, who are like religious don't listen to like swearing music.
That's just
No,
that's more stereotyping.
No, that's even
Logan,
worse.
this is against stereotypes. I think well, a little bit for sure.
Well, I guess
like,
when you're a little kid,
I mean, maybe not just swearing, but like there's really obscene music out there.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does a little bit, but I mean, it can't be like your whole life unless religion's your whole life. Then
Not like your music, not like your style of music, just like certain songs you don't listen to.
yeah, okay, strap.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, because if you're like super religious, you don't want to listen to like death metal and everything. Like songs about like death and dying and stuff.
So you don't think any religious people
No,
listen to
I
that
think
kind of music?
they do. It's just that maybe some people don't go to that type of music because of the religion.
Absolutely. Mostly because what religion will do is restrict your choices.
How so?
Well, so if you have music that has, if you are a truly religious person and then you listen to 90% of urban rap music that came out in the 1990s, you couldn't possibly listen to it because it talked about degradation of women, it was filled with vulgarities, it was completely inappropriate for anybody who had a set of beliefs that said that that isn't acceptable. If you are a Muslim person, chances are that you wouldn't listen to anything like this unless it was in praise of whatever your belief system is, and that holds for any religion that's out there. So yes, religion does definitely limit the scope of what people will listen to.
Definitely. Because I mean, I think I'm not going to say religion limits music, but it definitely pushes it in a certain direction. So I guess you're not offending anyone or I don't know, crossing certain lines, I guess.
It can. Lots of people might have beliefs that, maybe their parents don't agree with what they're listening to because of what they believe in. It might sound angry or, hateful, and people's beliefs may not really draw them into that kind of music.
In some cases, yes, because if you're, I don't know how to explain this. If you're a certain religion, then there's some music that ties into that religion, and you'll listen to that more than other types of music.
If religion affects the kind of music you listen to, does your personality affect it too?
Do you think your choice of music affects your personality?
Yeah, I think the music that I listen to affects my personality in some way. Like, it affects the way I act, and I guess if I listen to hardcore metal or rock, I start acting more mean or whatever, and if I listen to calm music, then I'm calmer.
Maybe in a way. I think more. I guess it could change them if they were going that sort of way. Like, I don't know, if they listened to death metal or something. Like, if they were going that sort of way and then they started listening to death metal or something, then they'd probably start listening to it a lot more. But I don't know if it directly influences a personality. Like, you take like one normal kid and give them like a rap song, and automatically they're a rap fan, right? Like, I don't know if it does that, but I think if
over time, kind of thing.
Yeah, if they're steering towards that way anyway, then I think it could help them along.
Generally speaking, I would say it affects it quite a bit. I mean, all music is just emotions, so whatever you're feeling is whatever your music is, and whatever your music is making you feel.
I don't think it affects personality. I think music is a personal choice, but it doesn't really have anything to do with who you actually are.
I think your personality is what helps you to choose what kind of music you're going to like. It's the opposite. So listening to music doesn't change your personality. Your personality would say, I'm not listening to that music because I don't enjoy it.
In conclusion, it doesn't really matter what kind of music you listen to, And stereotypes don't really matter either, as long as you're having fun.